This is First News at 10.
Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. We begin, though, with breaking news.
A hunting trip turned deadly. A McCurtain County man shot to death. The OSBI is investigating. They say it happened just off of Highway 271 north of Antlers in Pushmataha County. Two men, the 51-year-old victim, Tryon Lee Thane, and another man in his 70s from Idaho, apparently deer hunting. But just after 6 tonight, a third man pulled up to find Thane dead, the man from Idaho holding a rifle. That man has been taken in. Finding the investigation very preliminary right now. They do not know if it was accidental. We will, of course, keep you updated just as soon as we know anything else. Shifting gears now to Thanksgiving and giving thanks for what we have this year. I tell you what, we are talking about some of the wonderful things coming up this year. Thanksgiving dinner, so close to it, you can taste it. While a traditional Thanksgiving dinner is still the norm, a lot of people are taking alternative routes, gathering at restaurants instead of their dining room table. Lorra Lynch is in the studio with this one. Laura?
I checked out all the options this afternoon, peeking in people's grocery carts and watching the prep work for tomorrow's feast at local restaurants. All of it will get your mouth watering and have you wanting more. The busiest day of the year for Albertsons.
Turkey, dressing, yams, plenty of all the fixings for your meals.
People picking up their last-minute trimmings.
I wanted to wait and get the veggies and stuff like pretty close so they wouldn't get bad.
But thousands of people are avoiding the Turkey Day traffic.
It's as good as eating at home, and I think a lot of people look at it that way too. It's cheaper, and they don't have to wash dishes and everything.
Pies, veggies, and the traditional buffet, but this isn't the only place you can get it. Nick's in Denison will feed you for free.
Anybody wants it. This place is, that's what they call it. Nick's Family Restaurant. Anybody. I don't care, 5, 10 people. There are a lot of homeless people there. They got no families, so they can be my family here, you know. Plenty.
This is Nick's first year in Denison, but the 27th Thanksgiving he's providing on the house.
I hope we have up to 1,000 people to serve tomorrow. We are ready.
Nick says it's his way of thanking the community.
Best dinner ever they have.
But the people receiving his giving may see it the other way around. The Blue Door Cafe in Sherman will also serve a free turkey dinner to anyone who wants it. It's a 9-year tradition, and any leftovers go to the Women's Crisis Center. Lisanne?
All right, thanks, Laura. All the restaurants mentioned will start serving around 11. Plan to close around 4 o'clock or when the turkey runs out.
A live look now at Highway 75 in Sherman tonight. A busy night on the road. AAA estimates that 37 million Americans will travel at least 50 miles this holiday. That's despite higher gas prices, higher airfares and hotel rates, and 4.6 million will fly. That's up 4% from last year. In fact, this year, travel is expected to be back to normal, just as heavy, if not more so, than before the 9/11 attacks.
We have been very fortunate. Our weather has cooperated for travel, but not the same in other parts of the country.
Now, Alan, that Thanksgiving Day forecast?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. In fact, things tonight are quiet across our area. We had a lot of travel problems in the east today. Let's check some of the airports. And we're looking pretty good here. Only some snow from Detroit to the north, a couple of thunderstorms across the eastern section. Chicago is still reporting a little delay right now in the airport area. Everybody else, though, looks pretty good. Here's what happens for tomorrow. We're going to start out early this morning with temperatures in the upper 20s and lower 30s. Kind of cold, but then sunshine, Thanksgiving, a nice day, upper 50s and lower 60s. 2 more systems, though, over the next 5 days, and a lot to talk about in the weather. We'll see you soon.
All right, thanks, Alan. Of course, I-35, a major thoroughfare through the heart of Texoma, meaning gas stations and travel stops were packed today. We found folks from as far away as Missouri, Iowa, even Denver using I-35 to get to their destinations. Despite high gas prices and bad weather in other parts, travelers say today the driving was the way to go with all those holiday drivers on the road. Ardmore gas stations predict to sell more fuel this weekend than during the Christmas holiday, even OU Texas weekend.
I've never worked at an interstate store before, and this store is just unreal. The cars just stay lined up 2 and 3 deep to get gas. It's just really, there's really a lot of travelers out today.
Just to give you an idea of how important this weekend is to Ardmore gas stations, one was even giving away a free turkey as a way to attract more business.
Not just by ground, but by air. Americans traveling for Thanksgiving had no problem with airports so far this year.
Been full. People are happy. A lot of travelers.
Other than the crowds, of course, officials at DFW said everyone did exactly as they were supposed to today with the new security rules. No major problems. They're still warning people to get there early in the morning, expect lines, but enjoy the entertainment provided as well. They were even passing out donuts to the kids today. But in Oklahoma City at Will Rogers World Airport, there was a security problem. A box of ammunition found in the airport's western terminal. The concourse evacuated. Passengers on at least 2 flights were ordered off their planes to be rescreened. 5 airlines in all were affected. Still no word on who that box of ammo belonged to.
A former Culver police officer caught on tape hitting the suspect, today sentenced to prison. A federal judge gave Richard Wyrick nearly 5 years behind bars. It was the summer of 2003 when he punched James Murray during an arrest. Convicted this summer of using excessive force, today's sentencing was actually the minimum for the federal conviction. He'll begin serving that sentence after the first of the year. A new law in Oklahoma is aimed at keeping drugs away from schools, and it's already making an impact in Ardmore. Just yesterday, officers made a crack cocaine bust a few blocks from Jefferson Elementary. The new law making it a more serious crime, doubling the drug-free zone to 2,000 feet. Officers say in the last few weeks alone, they've already seen the benefits.
Those things have slowed down. The drug dealers know that it's an additional crime, and they have tried to move away from these schools.
Almost 90% of Ardmore city limits is 2,000 feet from a school, so the new law could help push dealers out of those neighborhoods completely.
Something for a Sulphur family to truly be thankful for tonight. An elderly relative missing since this morning, found tonight near Waco, Texas. This is Ralph Eugene Watson, an Alzheimer's patient who was last seen at 9:30 this morning driving south on Highway 177 near Sulphur. His family was frantic looking for him. Just about 8:30 tonight, though, we got the call of good news. Authorities found Watson. He'd made it to Waco. He is safe for now, headed home for a happy Thanksgiving reunion with his family.
Up next, pecans go with Thanksgiving dinner, just like eggs to the Easter Bunny. Now, good news for what's become a hot Texoma market. And serving up a hot meal for those who otherwise wouldn't get it. Generous volunteers giving their time to help others.
And Thanksgiving in Fallujah, not exactly the turkey these soldiers were hoping for. We honor our troops later on First News at 10.
You're watching KXII's First News at 10 with Matt Brown, Lisanne Anderson, David Reed with sports, Alan Crone with first weather.
At Belden Stage, huge after Thanksgiving sale. Friday and Saturday only. Save 50 to 75% on store-wide super special. Pretty presents on sale. Plus our holiday bears are just $6. Doors open 7 a.m. Friday, so get going.
Get ready to ride. The new 2005 Ford Super Duties are out. And they're more capable, tougher, stronger than ever, with more horsepower, towing, and payload capacity than Dodge. So, when Dodge says their truck can go head-to-head with Ford Super Duty, how do we respond?
Now that's a lot of bull.
When you compare Ford to Dodge, Super Duty is over $500 less. The next Ford Super Duty. Ford is the best in Oklahoma.
No matter how careful we are or how safe the workplace is, accidents will happen. If you've been injured on the job and need help receiving the benefits you're entitled to and treatment for your injury, call me, Dr. Melissa Dingle. My staff includes chiropractors and medical doctors, along with a complete on-site rehab facility with state-of-the-art equipment to aid in your speedy recovery. Don't suffer needlessly from a work-related injury. Call today for an appointment and let me get you the treatment and benefits you deserve.
Want a discount price on America's finest SUV? Shop Texoma Ford in Denison or Texoma Ford Lincoln Mercury in Durant, where every Antivirus Expedition is discounted $7,500 off the MSRP, where you can get an 05 Explorer for just $264 a month, where our great selection of pre-owned certified come with a 70,000-mile warranty, where everything is sold at a discounted price. Texoma Ford, truck headquarters for all of Texoma land, and nice people to do business with.
In Denison and Durant, Texoma Ford. Kick it off!
At Belden Stage, huge after Thanksgiving sale. Friday and Saturday only. Save 50 to 75% on store-wide super special. Pretty presents on sale. Plus our holiday bears are just $6. Belden Stage after Thanksgiving sale. So get going.
Soon, Shawn and Dennis and Donna will never be the same. Who's your daddy? Swamp Daddy, coming soon.
What's better after a big turkey dinner than a slice of homemade pecan pie?
Sounds good. Take a look. Even today, folks bringing in their bushels by the pound in Ardmore. Local growers expecting big profits because of the holidays and hurricane damage to crops in the southeast, but flooding in South Texas has taken its toll. Still, growers around here say things look pretty good and expect a good holiday season to come as well. Looks good. One charity in Ardmore already whipping up food for tomorrow's dinner. Earlier today, the Salvation Army chef began cooking turkey stuffing, those pies, and all the fixings. Tyria Turner says she likes to get an early start to make sure she's done in time for all those guests. Salvation Army plans to feed between 50 and 100 people tomorrow in Ardmore. Turner says by the time it's time to serve, she'll have cooked almost 240 pounds of turkey.
Option for me this year to work or not, and I chose to work because, so many people would be without.
She has cooked the Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner for the Salvation Army all by herself for the past 3 years.
Another Thanksgiving Day tradition, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Imagine blowing up all those balloons. Those brave enough to hang on started inflating the big monsters today at the start of the parade route near New York's Central Park. They'll be topped off at dawn tomorrow. Tightened security is expected to greet crowds. We hear that a lot these days. Bomb squads inspecting all 27 parade floats. This is the 78th consecutive year Macy has sponsored this parade.
Here they're going to have some rain up there for all of that. Probably a little chilly, but looks good for here. We can send the kids out to play after we eat, and so we can all take a nap tomorrow.
Yeah, it will. It'll be a beautiful day tomorrow. In fact, the first full day of sunshine that we've had in almost a week and a half. And then another system right behind it for Friday night and Saturday. A lot to talk about weather. Stick around.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Lewis with Team Bonner Chevrolet in Denison, Texas. Now is the time to lock in the rate on your next 2 new vehicles. If it's 0 now, it's 0 on your next new vehicle. Great selection, great prices. That's Team Bonner Chevrolet in Denison, Texas. Let's lock and roll.
Where to?
I could go for a large order of how come it looks so much bigger in the picture.
Well, how about an extra spicy did you bring to Aunt Acid?
Not me. I'm going for a total happiness. We always get a total happiness. And? Yeah.
Yes, total happiness just might be a Subway meatball marinara. A giant sandwich with meatballs, melted cheese, and fresh baked bread.
What you got there?
A little something I call total happiness.
Well, you got total happiness on your shirt.
Subway, eat fresh.
Can inspiration make the SUV safer? It can, with 5-star government crash test ratings. Available side curtain airbags for all 3 rows, and all-wheel drive. The best rating of any SUV tested for rollover resistance. Chrysler Pacifica, we didn't just make an SUV, we made a safety utility vehicle. Chrysler, inspiration comes standard.
Now make no monthly payments till April, plus get up to $4,300 in total savings on Pacifica. Hurry, offers end November 30th.
This is the day after Thanksgiving. We are on a mission.
Oh, an extreme mission we are on.
This Friday from 6 to 11 a.m., get a jump on the best prices of the season. Like a Hewlett-Packard computer with monitor for $498, a can opener or hair dryer for $477 each, or a 12-foot trampoline for $98.37 plus enclosure for $83.37.
There is an art to this.
You have to get there really early.
This Friday from 6 to 11 a.m. at Walmart.
This is an important day.
It's just fun.
I'm Luke Bonner with Team Bonner Ford in Whitesboro. We've got 2 clean F-350 diesels traded in. Both of them are crew cab 4x4 Lariats. Save thousands. Come see them today. That's Team Bonner Ford in Whitesboro.
The Toys for Tots train is headed your way. KXII and the Marine Corps League are gearing up for the annual Toys for Tots drive. Stay tuned to KXII for more information and drop-off locations.
Now, first weather with Alan Crone.
Severe weather outbreak yesterday from East Texas, Mississippi, all the way to Alabama. A lot of damage, and tonight the upper level system is here, and some scattered shower activity. Cleveland to the south, New York City, some rain to the north, and snow from Detroit back to the east of Chicago. The freeze warning is in effect for the counties you see shaded here, so from Arkansas all the way down to North Texas and all of Oklahoma. Now, some of the official airports may not hit freezing, but just about everybody else will, so freeze warning is officially in effect. But right now already McAllister and Colgate 32, 31 in Antlers, 32 Davis, but you can see some variability of temperature, and a lot of the lower line elevations here, we'll see the freezing temperatures first. It's what's happening right now. 36 in Durant, 34 in Marietta, and right now McKinney at 39. Commerce Street at 36. Sherman and Denison at 39. The humidity is 70%. It's the Lawrence Marshall Autoplex Tower Cam in Denison, the live shot. We're looking at Highway 75 north and southbound traffic. The winds are calm. The barometer rising. Ardmore 38. The humidity is 60%. The barometer rising. Winds are calm. Paris 36 right now. The humidity 81%. All the rain, the lake level slowly coming up, 619.3, so we're up almost a foot now. Water temperature 64, releasing 20,000 cubic feet per second. Sunrise tomorrow morning will be at 7:08. Sunset tonight was at 5:19. 39 is the low now. That's the official low for the day. 55 would be the high, and normally 37 and 61. But that 55 was actually early this morning, around 2 to 3 o'clock, before the cool air moved in. Vapor imagery, the upper level low lifting out here. The snow now starting to kind of taper off, but still from Detroit northward, some thunderstorms to the east. And you can see the skies are clear across much of Oklahoma and Texas. A few mid-level clouds that are kind of floating down across eastern New Mexico, West Texas. 33 in Kansas City, 27 in Minneapolis. They had a good snow event today in Kansas City, anywhere between 5 to almost 7 inches of snow. 43 in Memphis, 34 right now in Indianapolis, Atlanta at 62. We're going to jump ahead again to Sunday night and Monday. Cold air already in place for the northern half of the country. We're going to see some overrunning moisture on Sunday night and Monday. Some showers will start to break out. Cold air will be to the north, so there's a chance for some snow again. Kansas, potentially to northwestern Oklahoma for Monday. 34 Oklahoma City now, 33 Tulsa. Amarillo's down to 36, and the 40s down to the south, 44 in Dallas. The upper level system pushed away, and the cold air drained through the area today. The clouds cleared from the west to the east, and we're left with a pretty nice mass of air on top of us now. The high-pressure ridge will slide down to the south, and again, the airflow around the high is clockwise, so it's going to break up south and eventually southwest winds tomorrow. That's a warming component to the wind, so we'll warm up a little bit tomorrow, upper 50s and lower 60s. The next system, Friday night into Saturday, this area of low pressure with a dry line will swing through the area. It's going to be pretty windy on Friday. The moisture will try to pull up ahead of it, so there is a chance of a thunderstorm or two along and east of 69-75 for Friday afternoon. I really think most of that will hold off until it gets into Arkansas. It's only a 20% probability of that happening. Back behind it, the cooler air drops down to the south, and that will occur basically on Saturday. So early in the morning Saturday, we may see some showers, but cooler temperatures. Now tonight, the upper 20s and the lower 30s. The freeze warnings are in effect for all of the areas from the National Weather Service, both in Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and Fort Worth for our area. 32 in Durant for the low, 32 Denton, 30 in McKinney. And then we're rebounding nicely tomorrow, upper 50s and lower 60s, just about area-wide. And it'll be a good Thanksgiving. So, clear and cold, 32, light north winds. And then tomorrow, it's time for the turkey to talk. He's lost his voice this year. I'll tell you about that in a second. Morning low 32, the afternoon high at 60. Sherman and Denison, south to southwest winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then the extended probabilities on Friday, windy, a 20% chance of thunderstorms, highs in the 60s. Saturday, north winds, 10 to 20 highs in the 50s. On Sunday, 58. And then on Monday, a 30% probability precip and a high of around 59. We used to have a gobble for that turkey.
I've got that on tape somewhere.
Do you really?
Yes, I do. You should have told me.
Well, see, I didn't know
We
that.
just have her do it again.
I know what you're talking about. A few years ago.
Yeah, a few years ago.
Not that long ago.
Yeah. You were gobbling like a turkey. We recorded it, and every year we played it, but I lost it this year.
Well, he showed the turkey, and he
did
his thing, and it was nothing, and I said, you need a gobble, and they rolled on it, and it's been, you didn't know it, but I hit delete.
Oh, is that, you're the one that got rid of it. Oh, okay. Well, if I know you'd have had it, we'd had it. We'll have the turkey talks next year for sure.
Next year,
okay.
we'll see. Thanks, Alan.
Alan.
Well, maybe not the Thanksgiving turkey these military men were hoping for, but a bird nonetheless. Being thankful for our troops overseas. That's later. And the airport through the eyes of a child, down on their level, coming up.
But first in sports, the countdown to kickoff is on. The countdown to Drew Henson's first start is on as well. Sports is next.
Huge after Thanksgiving sale. Friday and Saturday only. Save 50 to 75% on store-wide super special. Pretty presents on sale. Plus our holiday bears for just $6. Stores open 7 a.m. Friday. So get going.
America's hottest trucks are here. And just when you've seen one, there comes another. And another. And And they're all at your Dodge dealer during November bonus days. Like Dodge Ram Heavy Duty with an available Cummins turbo diesel that packs 610 foot-pounds of torque. That's more than Ford or Chevy. Now get into one of America's hottest products, Dodge Ram 3500 Heavy Duty with a total cash allowance of $2,500.
Say your husband went a little overboard buying the Christmas tree this year. Well, at Tractor Supply Company, we can help. There you have it, the perfect amount of holiday spirit.
No November, but not at Carter County Dodge. To other dealers, November means no. At Carter County Dodge, upgrade to a brand new Dodge, Chrysler, or Jeep and lower your payments.
Yeah!
With no down payment.
Yeah!
With incentives, rebates, and discounts up to $10,000.
Yeah!
That's enough to buy another car. Don't go where the other dealers say no in November. Come on into Carter County Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep.
At Belson Stage, huge after Thanksgiving sale. Friday and Saturday only, save 50 to 75% on store-wide super special. Pretty presents on sale. Plus our holiday bears are just $6. Belson Stage after Thanksgiving sale. So get going.
Now, First Sports with David Reed.
Parker for three, and he's got it.
No turkeys in this game. The Dallas Mavericks won 3 out of 4 against the Spurs last year. Tonight they face San Antonio for the first time this season. Dirk Nowitzki wasn't supposed to play, but thankfully he made the game-time decision to come back early and comes out scoring a 23-point night for Dirk. But the Spurs have a pretty agile big man of their own. Tim Duncan with the jump hook. He had 27 to lead everybody. This would be a pretty tough night for the Mavericks. Spurs win 94-80. A pre-Turkey Day treat in Maui. The Longhorns taking on Tennessee. Horns beating the Vols down the floor. Daniel Gibson up and under, 2 in the foul. Then Texas just breaks down the defense. Kenny Taylor feeding LaMarcus Aldridge for the flush. Horns provide the dressing in Hawaii today, 95-70 Texas. The Dallas Cowboys kick off tomorrow at 3:15 against the Bears on a day set aside for family gatherings. Texas Stadium is no different. A couple of running back brothers will square off, Julius Jones and Thomas Jones. But the big story for the Cowboys, Drew Henson, the rookie quarterback, will likely get his first start tomorrow against Chicago. Bill Parcells says the teaching is over. Now it's time to play.
Nobody's going to feel sorry for us at 3 o'clock tomorrow, or him. So that's what, you know, you want to play in the league, this is it. Come on, let's go.
After the turkey and dressing is put away, the Horns and Aggies will gather for their annual Lone Star Showdown. Texas and Texas A&M play in Austin the day after Thanksgiving, a tradition that tends to divide so many of the families that broke bread the day before. But the focus for Texas will not be on the BCS.
We need to beat A&M, and that's all that's important. And every year for 6 years now, and now 7th year, all we've talked about this week is the BCS or the championship game or something, and it all changes. It changes drastically over the next 3 weeks.
The Sherman Bearcats have plenty to be thankful about. They're in the state quarterfinals and play Walthorf Friendship on Saturday in Abilene. The Cats will have a pre-lunch workout tomorrow as they try to balance football and turkey.
We have an extra day this week of practice, and that's helped as far as getting everything in offensively and defensively in our kicking game. And we've been able to cut down really our practice times this week, and we're not going as long as what we normally would because we have the extra day and we're kind of spreading it out.
Meanwhile, the Fox Foxes are still in the playoffs. Tonight, a Thanksgiving feast for the Foxes. Families not allowed to travel too far out of town due to football, so the Fox family comes together tonight for some turkey time.
I'm just thankful. It's my first time to ever actually get to eat Thanksgiving with the team. I'm just thankful that we're still here. We're in the playoffs. It's good we didn't see in a year.
I'm thankful that we have a chance to play during Thanksgiving. It takes a little bit out of family time, but still I'm really happy to be playing.
don't know if I can wait till noon tomorrow now. I'm getting kind of hungry after all that. Yeah, but yeah, good luck to all the teams playing this weekend. Of course, Hilton also going. We'll talk about Hilton tomorrow at 6.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Remembering our troops this Thanksgiving.
And traveling from a child's point of view. Stick around for that next.
Available navigation system, and luxuriously quiet interior, the new Jeep Liberty Limited Edition makes you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, even when you're not. Now get 2.9% APR financing, November bonus cash, and a holiday cash allowance for a total savings of up to $4,000 on Liberty.
Welcome to the Target Wake Up Call Center. The Target 2-day sale starts Friday at 6 a.m. And now you can get a free wake-up call.
Choose me to wake you up for the Target 2-day sale.
Please wake up now.
Choose the flavor that fits you.
Come on, sunshine, out of bed.
Wake up!
Sign up for a free wake-up call at Target.com.
Yo, get your butt up. What up, Target? Stop playing with me. Get up.
Hey, wake up for the 2-day sale.
Great, I'll call you.
He's nice.
I gave him a phony number.
Why?
Do you know how few wireless minutes I have? He's just not minute-worthy.
Huh.
Need more anytime minutes? Switch to U.S. Cellular, where you can move up to a higher rate plan and back down again. So you'll always have the minutes you need. It's one more way we connect with you. U.S. Cellular.
For years, I wanted a car that was stylish.
Elegant. Refined.
Not one of those cookie-cutter sedans.
So I shopped around.
Got the car I was waiting for, Suzuki Verona.
I love this car.
It's so roomy.
And powerful.
Comes with everything.
Makes me feel like a rich guy.
And it comes with America's #1 warranty.
Suzuki Verona. The mid-size.
That's huge.
Verona.
All-State Suzuki, Texoma Parkway, Sherman.
Tonight on an all-new Late Show, Dave welcomes Whoopi Goldberg. And tomorrow,
Happy Thanksgiving, David.
don't miss an all-new Thanksgiving Late Show with a special visit from Dave's mom.
You're watching Texoma's most watched news source, KXII's First News at 10.
And I want to tell everybody in San Antonio, Texas, my mother, my sister, my brothers, have a happy Thanksgiving and save some turkey for me, and I'll be seeing you soon.
Messages from soldiers on the front lines in Iraq. While the fighting goes on, these Marines found a few reminders of home. A puppy they took back to the camp to boost morale. Then a turkey roosting in the living room of an abandoned home. Just remember this Thanksgiving, we have some 140,000 men and women deployed to Iraq, tens of thousands of others still fighting in Afghanistan.
We have talked so much today about traveling, the roads, the airports. Now let's talk about how the youngest travelers handle it all.
The airport from a child's perspective. Here's Carolyn Mungo in Houston.
From a kid's eye view, the airport on Thanksgiving is very much over the river and through the woods. To where again?
Granny's house.
While parents were happy to see no delays, the ordeal from a kid's perspective was not so fun.
Nothing. The lights went out last night, and it was kind of hard to pack.
And once you finally get here, it's no picnic.
I don't like waiting.
Children have no choice. The airport is made for big people. They have to make do. The good news,
My aunt, my cousin,
they know there's a payoff at the other end.
and my grandpa and my, I forgot what she was.
We found a master traveler who didn't think too much of our question.
Boston for Thanksgiving, of course.
So they bring along a friend or get dragged by the hand. If only they were all small enough to be the luggage. Now that would be the life. Just another travel holiday at the airport. The good news, even with all of the bad weather and the delays the last few days, today, things are running smoothly. In Houston, Carolyn Mungo for CBS News.
Some little kids giving some big gifts coming up next.
Hi folks, Jeff Pearson here with Toyota of Ardmore. I'd like to invite you by to take a look at some of our great deals.
Tundra, built for the life you lead, now with up to $2,500 in rebates or zero interest for up to 60 months. Come see the all-new 05 Tacoma with more muscle and style. 04s now with zero interest or $1,500 cash back.
Now remember, at Toyota of Ardmore, we will treat you like an honored guest in our home. Every time, every day, without fail. No exceptions. That's Toyota of Ardmore.
Gigantic Cable Company. A DVR. Hold on.
Digital video recorders? We don't have those. Tell her I'm back order. I'll come help you.
Hi, it's me. I'm back. Hello. Listen, you don't want to pause live TV because that's going to give you a false sense of power.
Switch to Dish Network Satellite TV and get a Dish Player DVR, the most popular digital video recorder in America, and 60 all-digital channels, including your local channels for about $1 a day.
Call 1-800-NEW-DEAL. Call now.
Can inspiration make the SUV safer? It can, with 5-star government crash test ratings. Available side curtain airbags for all 3 rows, and all-wheel drive. The best rating of any SUV tested for rollover resistance. Chrysler Pacifica. We didn't just make an SUV, we made a safety utility vehicle. Chrysler. Inspiration comes standard.
Now make no monthly payments till April. Plus get up to $4,300 in total savings on Pacifica. Hurry, offers end November 30th.
Attention Texoma furniture buyers. This Thanksgiving weekend at Night Furniture, all the furniture and mattresses in the area's largest showroom are interest-free in 2004, 2005, and 2006. That's no interest till 2007 on famous brand names like Broyhill, Sealy, Simmons, Lazy Boy, and Kathy Ireland Home. And for 3 days only, finance with no minimum purchase requirements. That's 0% financing till 2007 with no minimum purchase. Friday, Saturday, and Monday only at Night Furniture.
KXII-TV and the Marine Corps League are teaming up this year for Toys for Tots. Join us on Wednesday, December 8th when KXII's own Lisanne Anderson will be in Ardmore at El Chico waiting tables for this worthy cause. Then on Thursday, December 9th, Matt Brown will also throw on the apron at Cotton Patch in Denison. Come by and donate a new unwrapped toy for Toys for Tots and watch the local celebrity waitstaff try to brush up on their food service skills, all in an effort to raise money for needy kids this holiday season.
Hi folks, Tex Baldridge, General Manager of Legacy Ridge Autoplex in Bonham, Texas. It's that time of year again. You know what time it is. Time for you to save thousands on that GM vehicle you've always wanted. I'm going to make it real easy. How about this? $11,000 off all Tahoes, Suburbans, and Yukons in stock. With prices like that, you know we've got some nice, clean, late model used vehicles, trucks, vans, cars, you name it, we got it. Folks, be part of the Legacy. Legacy Ridge Autoplex, Bonham, Texas.
There will be some changes tomorrow morning in our news schedule. No First News AM, although Tom Miller will have your weather updates as normal. And because of the NFL on CBS, no First News at noon. But we will be here for the 5, 6, and 10 as usual.
Finally, tonight at 10, though, the perfect story to start your Thanksgiving out right. These 3 girls, only 8 and 9 years old, loaded up 3 bags full of stuffed animals and donated them to the Denison Fire Department. The girls had heard about kids that needed toys for Christmas, and they wanted to help. The fire department will donate some of those toys to Toys for Tots. The other animals will be taken to children on ambulance runs.
It was pretty exciting to see those little kids come up here and want to give some toys to other kids who need them, or because of financial situations at home, or because it would make them a little bit happier on the ambulance for the trip to the hospital.
And what a way to start our Toys for Tots drive. Once again, we're teamed up with the Marine Corps League to bring in toys for kids right here in Texoma. You can go to our website, KXII.com, for a complete drop-off list, or just come by our studios in Sherman or in Ardmore. We do appreciate your help.
And I tell you what, we put up with a couple of ugly days in weather, but a lot of folks off tomorrow on perfect temperatures.
It's going to work out right. You know, Thanksgiving will be wonderful. Temperatures will be in the upper 50s, lower 60s, plenty of sunshine. It's going to be a little chilly tomorrow morning. Friday into the 60s. I've got 62, and we might actually be a little warmer than that, but the winds will kick up on Friday. Friday night and Saturday, another system. And then as we head into Sunday and Monday, yet another one. Next week will be kind of unsettled, so enjoy tomorrow.
And shopping on Friday looks great.
Yes, it will be a good day.
Traditional shopping fest, yes. Have a great Thanksgiving. We will see you back here tomorrow.
Good night.
Peter Falk and Katie Seagal when angels come to town.